Yo, welcome back to the GM Podcast. I'm Audrey Miller.
I'm Gavin Bullock.
And today we have high school friend, or for Gavin, middle school, NBA guru, Sawyer Moretz.
Guru.
NBA guru.
How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad to see y'all. I haven't seen y'all in a minute.
Facts.
Absolutely. Good to see you too, man. So with the first question, the USA team. Do you guys think they are a lock to win this Olympics? And what do you guys feel about that?
I think they're a lock, personally. I think they have the best players in the world. I don't think they could have picked a better roster, looking back at it. They could have picked better players, but from a fit perspective, like Tyrese Halliburton getting the wings involved, I think maybe you could say like Jaylen Brown should have, but it's fine. It's fine where it's at.
What you think?
Yeah, I'm in agreement. Like, there's other countries that have so much talent now. Like, France, super talented. Canada, super talented. But, like, the USA is just, like, they really brought their shit. I think because of FIBA last year, they kind of got embarrassed a little bit. And they really wanted to come with it. So,
for sure.
I think they're pretty much a lock.
Like you said, right now, the players that have the biggest opportunity are SGA and Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they can make something shake...
This helps their ranking.
Yeah, because it's not just at that point. It's not just NBA. You literally have to consider it what they do in the Olympics. Ranking these players. And like you said, Gav, I literally we were gonna make a video previously on what players should have been placed on this USA team.
Right.
We looked at the roster and we were like,
never mind,
bro.
We're not even.
They literally picked the exact perfect roster.
Yeah.
Literally.
So props to whoever picked the team, but obviously you have players like Kyrie Irving that could have been on,
Jaylen Brown
that could have been on, like
Brunson,
obviously. And I saw Brunson was probably the person I saw most that people were like, why is he not on the team? Halliburton's on the team. Why is Brunson on? Bro, Halliburton is a pure point.
Did you see Jalen Brunson's response?
I didn't even see that.
He was like, he literally mocked Isaiah Thomas. He was like, I feel like I met the criteria.
Nah, that's not the same.
Funny, bro.
Isaiah Thomas legitimately got snubbed the worst way.
Because Chris Mullen was on that team,
bro.
Right?
Chris Mullen and Christian Laettner.
Yeah. I wish they would have done that.
They love to bring a college guy.
I wish they would have threw Cooper Flag on that, bro. Just for personal and.
I don't.
Like he should.
I don't know about Cooper Flag.
He's not good enough.
That's a good discussion. Did y'all see him busting ass?
Yeah, he was kind of going crazy.
Bro,
I did see him get his shit blocked by AD though.
It's AD.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's
questionable jumper.
No, he's definitely.
Yeah, he's nice, bro.
He's gonna be good. But my thing was not saying he's good enough or should be. I'm just saying for personal enjoyment, I would have loved to throw because they got 12 players. I would have loved to throw him as a 13th if they could do that. For sure.
I think they do that to kind of bring in the college basketball fans that don't really watch the NBA.
For sure.
Yeah, and I mean.
He's not. I mean, he hasn't even played a college game yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna be crazy.
People are gonna overreact when he goes 16-8-4.
Oh, bro, don't consider anything he does in college. College is the most uniquely different game in basketball. It's gonna be different. It's not gonna look that pretty.
Bro, I'm a huge NBA fan. I don't watch college basketball at all because it's completely different.
Yeah, it's not it's not the same game.
Yeah. And that leads to these. Stop overreacting to summer league. There's guys putting up 25 in summer league that will not play in the NBA. There's guys that are putting up 6 that are guarding end to end that will be key pieces, 3-and-D players in this league.
Ricky Council's
not gonna average 25. What?
Ricky Council went for
Keontae
15
George
straight.
good.
He was balling,
bro. That's crazy.
Confident ass
Tough
jumpers,
buckets,
bro.
too.
Yes. Oh my
Jared
god.
McCain obviously did pretty good.
Zach Edey looked good. Zach Edey.
Bro, people have been talking about Zach
I'm
Edey,
excited for him though.
Yeah.
But it's an NBA game, bro.
It'll be different.
Summer league is played more like a college game than it is an NBA game.
Yeah.
So that's what you're gonna have to kind of look out for.
Yeah. So this is kind of a change of topic, but in the past year, the Hornets have got Grant Williams, Trey Mann. Do you know who their first round? I forgot. Josh Green.
Tid Jane.
Salon.
Yeah.
Was that the first round draft pick?
Yeah.
So I wanted to know your thoughts on the moves by the Hornets and how you feel about them as a diehard Hornets fan, and also.
Bro, look stressed.
Well, we'll start there. How do you feel about these picks? And then I'll ask build up question.
I don't really know anything about the second round pick guy. Our first round pick though, Salon.
Yeah.
I like the pick. when I first saw that we took him, I had no idea who he was.
Right.
So I was like, why didn't we just trade back and get this guy? But then I saw people talking about, I think the Grizzlies were next. Or no, it was the Spurs were next. People were saying the Spurs were going to take him if we didn't pick him. So,
Okay.
I mean, we went and got our guy, I
I think it
guess.
was Blazers, Spurs, and then Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally thought y'all should have got Klingon.
Yeah, I would have liked Klingon too. I think our team likes Nick Richards as our backup a lot more than I like him, so I don't know. I think Nick Richards is a bum. But anyways, I don't know. I mean, this is the kind of draft where it's okay to take a swing like that, I guess, you know? Like, he's like 6'10", 7'2" wingspan or something like that, so I feel like he could be...
So you think
know,
with this
like,
draft class not being as strong as others, you think
yeah,
it's
it's
just
okay
kind
to...
of like...
yeah, I feel like it's okay to
risk?
take a big swing like
Was there
that,
a player you would have liked to have over him?
I was kind of hoping Castle would fall to us.
Castle's good, bro. Castle's going to be good.
I liked that
I love Castle.
pick for us, but, you know, Spurs took him. I feel like that's a great fit, too,
Yeah.
with CP3.
Great fit.
And then, I don't know, Klingon would have been cool. Our team is just so weird. Like, it feels like we have a lot of talent, but we can't really see what we have because we get so many injuries.
Yeah,
So
or
I
criminals.
don't really know. Yeah, criminals, too. Yeah.
So, what another question I wanted to ask was, what is your expectation for the Hornets this year?
I don't know, because I feel like I'm so biased. Like, I feel like we could...
just say what you think.
Nah.
I feel like we could be like, if we get lucky with injuries and like other teams kind of get unlucky, I feel like we could be pushing for like 7th, 8th seed. I don't know if that's realistic, but I don't know. I just feel like we
NBA
have
standings.
we have so much talent.
Well, let's go one by
like-
one.
All right, I can name. I think-
Celtics, Cavs, Heats, Bucks, Knicks, Magic, that's 6. 76ers, that's 7. So,
Did you name the Pacers yet?
no.
I think we can be like Pacers level. I
see-
feel like that's kind of like that. I don't know if that's blasphemous.
This is kind of off topic. LaMelo Ball is not going to be their best player next year, by the way.
Yes, he is, bro.
But that's not a
Brandon
bad
Miller
problem.
oh my goodness.
is your best player. I'm trying to tell you.
Why do you not like hearing that?
No, I mean, I hope so, but I don't think that's true. I think
Nah,
people
I think it's
underrate
true.
LaMelo. LaMelo had a stretch.
Well, he doesn't really play for the Hornets. He's like a volunteer. He'll play a little
He
bit.
comes during certain hours.
He
Yeah,
comes
bro.
during
He's a
certain
part-time. He's
hours.
part-time.
He's never
Charles
available.
Lee is gonna change that man.
He's never available. But
I don't know.
How do you feel? That's another question. How do you feel about the new coach?
Oh, I with him.
Yeah, I like him too.
I don't really know anything about him before he was on our summer league team, but he's like, bro, he's been on the summer league sideline, like, jumping up. Like, bro, it's summer league. But
How did he do it?
Nah, don't do that again. But he looks excited though. That's,
Yes,
and I'll
bro.
give him that.
He looks happy to be there, and like, bro. What was our previous coach? Steve Clifford, bro.
Bro,
I don't know why I went back
I
to
don't think
him.
he
Back
could even
to him,
stand.
bro.
He probably couldn't even stand, much
And
less
then I
jump
don't
up
know
and down.
why
bro.
y'all fired Borrego, who
Borrego was solid.
Borrego had a better rec. Like he literally won 10 more games than the year he did before, or something like that.
I don't know, bro. New ownership, man. New ownership's getting it done. I like it.
I hope so.
I honestly don't hate y'all core though.
No, I
As far,
don't.
Yeah, I
as,
don't
far as a
either.
young
I don't
team, like
either. That's what I'm saying.
Once again, LaMelo has to stay healthy.
Yeah.
he hasn't proven that
That's
he
the
can.
big thing.
But I don't like basing stuff on injuries because then the discussion gets boring.
Yeah. Because
Brandon
Mark
Miller-
Williams too. Like our injuries
Yeah.
are bad.
Brandon Miller looks good.
Yeah.
Brandon Miller looks really good.
I think-
I watched him in the USA scrimmage.
Yes.
It's like you can't speed him up
No.
offensively.
He
He
plays
gets-
with
great
He's
pace.
gonna get to the spot he
At
wants
6'8",
to.
he plays with or
Oh, yeah.
taller than that, right?
Nice 6'8".
Or he plays with great
6'8".
pace.
Yeah. Good wingspan too. So I think he has good upside on defense too,
Miles
especially
Bridges
with Charles
getting
Lee.
re-signed. You weren't
Yeah,
excited
man.
about
Miles
that?
Bridges.
I don't know how to feel about Miles Bridges because it's like, dang, like I don't love him at the 4 because he's just not like, what is he, 6'6"?
But you have to understand, as the Hornets, if you get to the playoffs,
You won.
Oh, we're
you
hyped.
won.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
really-
if we get
so
to the
really you
playoffs,
do-
I'm
we-
there, bro.
Really
just
play
named-
in
I
at
don't
this
we
point.
just named a lot of good pieces. We named Mark Williams,
Mark Williams, yeah.
LaMelo, Brandon Miller. Honestly,
Miles Bridges is still good, like
honestly,
20
if
points per
that-
game.
They're like a piece or two away from being like making the playoffs.
Yeah.
So really, all y'all need is for this rookie to be what y'all
Yeah,
think he
I
is.
feel like he can perform because he said like he's an energy guy, and that's kind of the
That's
type
good.
of thing we need. Like,
Can he-
it
does
just
he-
kinda looks
I
like we don't
haven't
care.
Heard, like even seen a highlight. Does he hit shots? Like
his shot's kind of rough. Like sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks really bad. It needs to be
Yeah.
more consistent.
I don't like how it looks.
Yeah, I feel like we could
But
play.
you never know. it has to be cash money because if it's not cash money, it's not going to
Yeah,
work out.
yeah.
Like we were talking about this the other day. Certain jump shots, you can just tell if they'll be successful.
It's that slow point guard jump shot.
But he's 6'10" though. So it gives you hope that he can shoot over people.
Yeah.
Another off topic, like completely off topic, while we're off of the Hornets, Collier looked good as well. I think he's going to be a steal in this draft. But we can go ahead and move on to your next question.
So, Sawyer, who did you think was the biggest winner and loser in this free agency and offseason?
Just offseason in general.
We'll go winner first.
We'll go winner.
Loser? Oh, all right, my bad. Winner, I mean, the Sixers getting Paul George is so huge. Like, I know they didn't do a whole lot outside of that. I mean, they re-signed.
They picked up Caleb Martin, by the way.
Yeah, I did see that.
They lost Paul Reed.
Yeah, we don't really care about
I'm just
Paul
saying, though, we talked about Drummond being, so it's kind of like.
Oh, the Drummond pickup. I forgot about that. That's huge, too.
They have a good 7 pieces.
I like Caleb Martin for them, too, because he's not going to have to do too much. Like, he can kind of be their hustle guy and not really have to do too much on offense.
I've seen a lot of players play really well on the Heat, extremely well, and then it's really just because they were in that Heat system. If that makes
that's
sense.
a good point. Yeah,
but I feel like both of the brothers, even on the Hornets, they're not bad. They're not bad.
They're not bad. I don't think. But I don't
Cody,
think
the one on the Hornets, just can't stay healthy. But
and I don't think he's good on a
good team.
On a perennial, like a contender.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
I know what you mean, but I don't know. I just feel like their core kind of staying together as well as picking up Drummond and Paul George. Like, Paul George just slots in so perfectly.
I would have rather them kept Paul Reed and not get Drummond. I really like Paul Reed.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen him enough to really know about him. I don't really.
That's not crazy, but either way, they still have a backup big. They picked up Jared McCain this offseason. And
Jared McCain looked good yesterday.
They re-signed Kelly Oubre. They re-signed Tyrese. It's just.
Yeah, man.
I love the fit.
The biggest thing is just like, Tyrese needs to stay what he did this year. He needs to stay on that, even though Paul George, like, don't do what you did with Harden and still be that.
He kind of, that's a perfect point. He needs to continue to be, and he might not be the best offensive option, but he needs to continue to be the most assertive number one option on that squad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you're, I'm not going to lie, I'm not trusting Paul George more than Tyrese Maxey from a score.
Absolutely.
I'm not.
Yeah, I love Maxey.
We have too much evidence of that. But look, Shaq and Kobe won 3 straight chips, and Shaq was the best player, but he wasn't the closer. As far as I'm concerned, if Tyrese Maxey can be the closer and Joel Embiid just eats in the first 3 quarters like he usually does, look, Tyrese Maxey, if he takes pressure off Joel Embiid in the fourth and still has Paul George on that wing, I agree with you. They're the biggest winners of this offseason.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other teams that really made big moves. I mean, I like CP3 to the Spurs. I feel like that'll just kind of elevate Wembanyama, but I don't think that's going to make him a great team or anything.
Who else did they get? Who else did the Spurs get?
The Spurs get? I mean, they got Castle, Wembanyama. They got Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
I love Harrison Barnes.
So
I think
the Kings.
I think Harrison Barnes and CP3.
That's another.
The Kings picked up DeRozan. A lot of people don't like that fit. I do. I love that fit. Because I feel like De'Aaron Fox's spacing got his shooting, 3-point shooting off the catch, so much better last year. Big improvement.
And you still Keegan Murray, bro. I love Keegan Murray.
Yeah, Keegan Murray's
I'm a big fan of Keegan Murray.
Especially if he's not having to do too much now that he's behind DeRozan, too.
And they have a defensive guard in Keon Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to only get better.
Their defense was great last year. Their defense was great last year.
Sabonis had a really good year last year.
People are complaining about their spacing, but Sabonis, he doesn't shoot well, but he spaces the floor with his passing so well. Absolutely. And then the rest of their team can pretty much shoot outside.
Keegan can shoot, De'Aaron can shoot, and then you have to figure out if Keon Ellis will become reliable.
Yeah.
And if DeMar DeRozan can just go get you a bucket. Keegan Murray go sit corner, you can still guard the other team's floor. That's a scary squad.
When the game slows down, they struggle. So I feel like he's going to help them a lot. And they have 2 of the most clutch players in the league now. So I don't know. I feel like they could make a big jump again.
They're going to be very clutch team. They're going to show up in the fourth for sure.
I feel like there's going to be a squad in the West this year
that's going to make
surprises people. Yeah. So that's going to be in that, I say, the Western semifinal.
Yeah.
Whether it's the Grizzlies, whether it's the Kings, whether it's
I feel like it could be the Rockets. I feel like the Rockets are fighting for that spot where they're really I feel like they're just going to make a big jump.
So you think that's
I love Şengün. I love Şengün.
Şengün's a good
3 years ago, I was trying to get us to trade for him.
What he hurt?
He tore his knee up or something.
Oh, I didn't know he got hurt.
Last season, he was out for the rest of the season.
Oh, I didn't see that. I still love him though, because his
I
game
do
isn't
too.
super athletic.
That's
So-
true.
Him, Jalen Green. The problem is, I mean, you got Reed Shepard, you got a Thompson twin. The problem is, you're just mid. Like you don't you don't have
I just feel,
guy.
I'm just saying, like, they could be that surprise team if they, like, I'm not expecting them to be, but they could be if they really click.
And a lot of those guys were not great regular season players. So it's like, I feel like the team that's gonna have to shock somebody is get a high seed, and then just beat that 6 or 7 seed, even though they shouldn't. Kind of like how the Warriors, kind of like the Kings a couple years ago until they faced the Warriors. The Kings got a higher seed though.
The Kings lost to one player. The Kings lost to the greatness of Stephen Curry. That's all that was.
That was really unfortunate for them because that was such a great season. But I don't think the Rockets are going to be the team. I think they have a chance, but I think it's more likely the Pelicans or somebody are the kind of team that really makes a jump and stuns everybody.
Yeah.
So who would you say is the biggest losers?
I feel like Golden State probably. I mean, they lose Clay. They don't get Paul George.
I love the Buddy Hield pickup. The only way they can save this, and I'll be like, never mind, good stuff, is if they get Markkanen.
Yeah.
Because then it's like Markkanen, Buddy
is
Hield,
so good,
they picked up
bro.
another shooter. I'm trying to think.
I feel like Buddy
Hield. Oh, they
Hield,
got Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't think the Warriors have lost as far as losses, like actual losses. I think they've lost more by just being stagnant and wasting kind of Steph Curry's the end of
I
his
agree.
career.
I feel like people are overrating the moves they've made though. Like the Buddy Hield pickup, he didn't even play in the playoffs for the Sixers. I
didn't like the fit there either though.
Yeah.
But still, no, for sure. But I just think
he will be he'll perform,
be good in that
but I
system,
don't.
too.
Yeah,
He'll be
but
better in
I
that
don't know if
system.
he's really. He can't defend like Clay could either. Like
No.
even Clay now after the injury still defends better than Buddy Hield.
That's why I say if you go get a Markkanen, then you got Kuminga. Hopefully gets better. That's what you're kind of banking on.
Oh,
But
yeah.
let's say you get Markkanen, Kuminga, Wiggins, Curry, Buddy Hield. That's a solid 5, and I haven't said Draymond yet.
Yeah,
So
I don't
one
know
of those
about
pieces
Wiggins,
coming out of
bro.
the bench.
If he can have another season like that All-Star season he had,
Well, he had a lot going on last year.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. That's a good point.
Actually, I have 2 losers that I wanted to touch on. Clippers.
Clippers.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I was about to
Clippers.
say that.
Yep.
You beat me to it.
Hey man, they got Nicholas Batum, Hornets legend.
Yeah. He was good when he
By
wore...
the way, Nicholas Batum has a good agent too.
Nah, after he wore 88, he was trash.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but I'm
a rough
saying
number.
Nicholas Batum. We have to talk about his agent as well.
Oh, no, he's elite. He be stealing money
Like no,
on his John Wick, but...
for sure.
Now, John Wick don't steal money. What am I talking about? Anyways.
Yeah, come on, man.
Bro, it's like... He's just... Like, the Clippers are just at such a point to where, like... They're just stagnant. Like, where do you go? You re-sign Tyronn Lue for what? You might as well have
I
went
thought when
young.
they re-signed Tyronn Lue, we talked about this on the pod. I thought that meant like, oh, they're going
Paul
all
George
in.
is staying.
They're going all in.
They haven't
They
gained
didn't. But
anything.
my biggest problem with the Paul George is I don't have a problem with you letting him go, but you let him go for nothing.
For nothing.
And
yeah.
the Warriors literally offered you stuff,
Yeah.
but you were adamant about a pick.
It makes no sense.
Yeah,
And another team I wanted to touch on is Cleveland. A lot of people love that Cleveland re-signed Donovan Mitchell. Bro, Cleveland is going to be at the same place they've been at for the past 2 years. We're literally going to be watching.
Worse because don't they got a new coach now?
Yeah, he's a better coach in my opinion. Kenny Atkinson.
But it's still
Hey,
I
man, that guy. I hate that guy.
Why?
Because we hired him and then he was like, nah, never mind.
Oh,
Y'all
man,
remember
I do
that?
remember that.
Y'all
I do remember that. That was crazy work. But it's
Like,
true.
who does that?
He
That's
might have
messed
felt
up,
like
bro.
y'all were below his pay grade, honestly. But that's still trash to do.
All right, bro.
But as far as Cleveland,
Whatever, dude.
Cleveland's
Whatever,
roster is literally built to be a good regular season team and then to lose at the point. where
Yeah,
they
and
lose
I don't
every
see
year.
an avenue for them to get better either. I mean, actually,
First round exits.
I think Garland had like rumblings about him being upset that they re-signed Donovan. So I feel like he could. There's an avenue for them to trade Garland and
I
get
heard there
a
was-
couple pieces to round the team off. Get like more role players. If Mobley takes that step, I feel like they could be a lot better. But I don't know. It feels like it's
Mobley
like
Mobley-
very specific steps for them to get better that are like kind of chance.
Mobley
So-
might be the worst offensive. Like, I was so excited. for
People
Evan
were
Mobley.
so high on
Yeah.
him, bro.
Bro, he can't make a layup.
He might-
has no bag in the
He
post
might
and
be
he
the next
can't
Rudy
shoot.
Gobert.
Bro, he's a more coordinated Rudy Gobert.
Yeah. Better
Bro.
hands. but
Like,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's definitely still has time to take that step. Like, he's still young.
absolutely.
But I don't know. I just
I
was
love
kind of.
Jared Allen.
I was hoping that I'd see more out of him by now.
What I wanted to see was get Donovan Mitchell, trade Donovan Mitchell for a package,
Yeah.
and then trade Evan Mobley for a package. You still keep Darius Garland around, who's a great pure point guard, and you still keep Jared Allen, who's a great 5 you would want on any contender.
I don't know though. I don't feel like if
I
they
think
get rid of
opposite.
Mitchell,
I would trade Garland and Allen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mitchell
'Cause-
has never contributed to contending basketball, though.
Neither has Garland.
But Garland is a piece
I
to
don't
where
know, like,
you don't have to pay him
but
as much.
Mitchell has showed up in playoffs.
They'd really
like,
if-
right, but
he's showed up.
For
I'm talking
what,
about
though?
30 ball, 40 ball, 50 balls.
But his 50 balls aren't bro. They're less impactful than
Bro, but you can say
every
that
other
about
superstar.
other.
No, you
yeah,
can't.
I
Oh,
mean,
superstars, no.
I don't think
No,
he's a
I'm not saying
1A.
superstar.
Like, I don't think he's a 1A
That-
anywhere.
that's
But
my
1A.
point. That's
I
my
think,
point.
But I
But
think the issue is like, if they trade him, I don't think they're getting a 1A still.
Yeah,
like,
that's my point.
They really
But
like.
You're better off. You're better
you
off
get
taking
assets.
No, but you're better off going Sexton, Mobley, and getting a 1A than
Garland.
just getting
Garland.
assets.
Wait.
Garland,
Sorry,
yeah,
Garland. You're better off going Garland and Allen or Garland and Mobley and getting a 1A. And then you have Donovan Mitchell as your 2.
I think if Mobley takes that step, they could move him to the 5 and trade Allen, and I think that's one of their better avenues for getting better too, and just keeping everybody else.
Mobley has been stagnant for a long time too. Though.
Yeah.
If you were a betting man, would you bet on Evan Mobley to take that step this year?
No. But I think
I don't
Evan
know.
Mobley's good though. But I just think he's
He
just
has-
not what
he
people
has all
want.
the tools.
But he's good though. Like he's solid, he's good.
Yeah.
But he's not
I
taking you
don't
over the
know.
hump or
I
nothing.
I feel like they're in such a hard position. Like, I feel like they're in a harder position than a lot of the teams that are like rebuilding.
That's
No,
what
for
I'm saying. They're
sure. No, for
stagnant.
sure.
Like,
and I'd said the same thing about the Rockets. Other than the fact that the Rockets are younger, the Rockets, they have a lot on 2K. They have a bunch of 80 overalls.
Yeah, I
So
feel
I
like,
don't think
I
it's the
feel
same
like
position,
both
though.
those teams.
No, it's not the same position. I'm saying,
But the Rockets-
if I'm a front office, I would rather be a team like not OKC now, but like OKC 2-3 years ago. I would rather be that type of front office than I would.
I wouldn't be mad
I
at being
think
the
that-
Rockets right now, though.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't be mad.
But
I would be
still
mad at
think
being the Cavs
Both
right now.
both
Yeah.
those teams, I think, accelerated their rebuild to their own detriment, kind of like.
That makes sense.
Cleveland going to get Donovan Mitchell, like, yeah, they got way better.
You think
but
they
I
did
think
it too fast?
I think they could have waited,
Yeah.
let their guys develop a little more, and then went and got somebody else. Like,
That's
maybe
a
have
great
been in
point.
like the Kevin Durant sweepstakes or something like that.
That's a
and
great
then
point.
same with the Rockets. I feel like they spent so much of their money last offseason on Van Vliet and Dylan Brooks that they just like they're kind of stuck now. Like, they don't have a lot
They
of
did
avenue to
overpay
get
Van
better.
They
Vliet.
overpaid both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
That's a great point
They did.
because it's like if you didn't sign Donovan Mitchell, you could have let Garland and Mobley, all of them guys, rock out
Yeah.
and them actually develop offensive games. When you have Donovan Mitchell, he's shot chucking.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
he's an efficient shot
And
chucker.
he's like he doesn't really defend like he used to either.
No, he
like
doesn't.
he doesn't sit in that chair. So
That's a horrible defensive backcourt.
and they have two small
But
guards.
I wonder. I do sometimes wonder, like, what would the series of? Obviously, we would have won, but like he won them a game single-handedly against Boston.
Yeah,
like I like Donovan Mitchell. I just think
I
he's
like
that
him
second
too.
guy.
Yeah,
like if you throw Donovan Mitchell with like Donovan Mitchell would be better than like. I mean, this ain't a hot take, but like if you throw him instead of like Maxey. Like Donovan Mitchell, if he had like an Embiid beside him,
problem
or he had
nowadays-
another 1A beside him, would be nasty.
the problem nowadays is every single 1A is untouchable
Yeah.
because you need those guys to compete.
Well,
you need
there.
those guys to be
I mean, what
contenders.
1A is, and we're not talking about the ones on the back end of their career, like the LeBrons, the KDs, but literally every 1A is like locked in with their franchise. You
Absolutely.
got Embiid, you got Tatum. I mean, every
Luka, Shea,
they're
Jokic.
locked in with their teams.
It's
There's no,
Edwards.
you can't. There's not even rumors of them going anywhere.
So you can't get 1A. It's not a position where you could get 1A.
Yeah.
Like
You're better off.
felt like 10 years ago that was a big thing. Like you could go get a 1A.
You could go get a 1A. Like there was.
Now
there
you
was,
just have
I mean,
to
there
wait
was
for a
even talks
disgruntled
couple
star.
years. There was even talks a couple years ago. Like Giannis is on the market and then he signed that 5 year,
Yeah.
like for a big trade or something.
Oh yeah,
or him
because
signing somewhere else.
they were saying he was saying they weren't doing enough to
Yeah.
win. Yeah, now you just have to wait for a disgruntled star. Like I guess Kevin Durant coming out of
at this
Brooklyn and
point,
stuff.
yeah.
Like you gotta
Yeah.
wait for shit like that.
That or you just gotta wait for shoot. AJ DeBancer or Cooper Flag.
That's my point.
Yeah.
If you get those assets, bro, you just go try to draft.
And that's
All right, so we can move on because that was. What team do you think in the West isn't going to make the playoffs?
Hot take team, and it doesn't have to be a hot take, but what team
that like won't?
What team does people
out?
think going to make the playoffs that you just don't think will make the playoffs?
I don't know if this team won't make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to be as good as a lot of people think, which is the Grizzlies. Like, I feel like people overrate how good that they can be. Like, I don't see their ceiling as like a 3 seed like a lot of people. Like, I've seen a lot of people on social media saying they could be like top 3 seed, and I just
completely disagree.
I don't really see it. I mean, maybe I haven't really watched them, so I don't know. But like, maybe y'all could convince me. But
okay, I'm gonna convince you right now. Ja Morant is.
I'm not gonna lie.
He can be top 7 this year. That's what I'll say. He's a 1A. He's a 1A.
I hate to say it, and he's not better than him. But people was on Ja Morant like, I don't know if it was I think it was last summer. No, not last summer. I think the one before that. They were on Ja Morant the same way people on Edwards now. They was on him the same exact way.
I haven't.
And I'm not saying he's better.
And he's this is what I'll say. He's played playoff basketball, and you see a lot of these explosive guards.
Yeah, he's a playoff riser. He's a playoff riser.
He's a playoff riser as an explosive guard. They have Jaren Jackson moving to the 4 where he can just shoot. I love that fit.
And if we're going individual for individual, I have numbers to back it up. He played better than Edwards, like as an individual.
Oh yeah,
like he literally played better. Like I can't find a Ja Morant game where I'm like, even those Lakers series when he was getting blown, I'm like, Ja on that.
Yeah.
Everyone else ain't on that, but Ja is on that.
Yeah.
I don't have like the stats to back this up, but like in my mind, he's not a great 3-point shooter, which I don't know if that's true or not.
He's not an amazing. He's very capable.
Up, though.
Yeah, he's very capable.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
And I guess even if he's not that great of a 3-point shooter, he's still so athletic. He could be crazy off of like a closeout.
And I think
attacking closeouts.
And I think with Edie, even if he just becomes a rebound guy and it's just a dump off guy, even if he's just that,
like Steven Adams type or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It moves Jaren Jackson out to the corner to hit corner threes. It moves him out, and he's still. He's a top 5.
Who's their 3 this year?
I feel like I don't see Jaren Jackson.
GG Jackson is on the come up. GG Jackson is on the come up.
You don't believe in GG Jackson?
I think he can be good. I don't know if he's like.
Desmond Bane was on that last year.
Oh, Desmond Bane. That's a good point.
Was on that.
And I don't know if y'all remember, Sawyer Jackson has still been developing.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Maybe I just haven't watched him enough.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Yeah.
I know you're high on them. The Pelicans.
You don't think they'll make the playoffs?
I hate that. I hate that worse than the Grizzlies.
I feel like that's a bad take.
I love the Pelicans. But I know you hate hearing this.
Oh my God, I'm already knowing where you're going.
Zion will not be around. I'm going to say that first. Now, will they make the plan? Yes. But the Pelicans this year were an 8 seed. Now, I still love the Lakers, Suns, Mavericks. I don't love the
You like the Lakers more than the Lakers more than the Pelicans?
Wait. This is what
No.
Wait, let me go. Lakers are my squad that I was going to pick. I don't think the Lakers will be great this year. I think the Lakers will be that team to where this is the year where LeBron runs out of gas.
Fair.
But for me, it's like, bro, the Pelicans are the deepest they have ever been. It's the biggest position for Zion to stay healthy.
Their bench is like they have too much talent.
Bro, they have Alvarado, Murphy, and Herb Jones.
But I don't love how you say like depth and like this. To make him healthy, like
what you mean? That's literally
he was healthy last season. Right?
He's so healthy. Injury prone to the point where that doesn't just make him not healthy. That he has help.
That's not my point. It helps. It definitely helps it though.
I feel like the Pelicans are the type of team where they can be a high playoff seed, but they could also be the type of team that gets knocked out in the play-in. It just like the West is so stacked, but I feel like they still have that one more move to make where they get rid of Brandon Ingram and bring in some other players so they can make room for like Trey Murphy in the starting lineup. And they're just like they're so talented.
People don't know how good Trey Murphy is.
Herb Jones off the bench is good. Bro, I would be scared as a Thunder fan to play them.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel
You were this year.
They're just they could be so good.
Bro, I was scared of the Pelicans if they had Zion this year. I was frightened.
Yeah.
Because bro, it's just
he's running over Chet.
Like it's just
Zion would have had his way against the Thunder.
Yeah, that would have been bad. That would have got bad.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just think like legitimately Like you said, if they can make room for Trey Murphy in that starting lineup and get rid of Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Bro, I literally we talk about all these great playoff contenders in the West, but I can't see a scenario where the Kings make it to the finals. I can see a low-key scenario
where the Pelicans
can really shock some people in the craziest way.
Because something about the way their team plays, like Zion is such a anomaly. The way he plays, it's so hard to scheme for him, and he's
perfect.
He's such a unique type of player that anything could really happen with him on the team. And I think that DeJounte Murray kind of goes back to that spot, that space where he was on the Spurs, where he was a really good defender, because he's not going to have to do as much on offense like he was with the Hawks, because he has CJ McCollum, who's going to be taking a lot of shots and spacing the floor. Zion, if Brandon Ingram stays, which I could see them keeping Brandon Ingram and rolling with what they have now. I just think they'd be better off making a move. But they're so talented, I see the Clippers dropping out of the playoffs, probably the Warriors dropping out of the playoffs. And
unless they get, they got to get Mark Ingram to make a move or something.
I'm low-key saying if I could get Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, that would be a good fit.
Well, they're not going to be able to guard anything. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'd take that back.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know what they'd send to the Pelicans.
Just assets.
But
that wouldn't happen, like I said, so.
Yeah.
Would the Pelicans want Mobley to play with Zion? Because he can hit. He's a good corner three-point shooter.
It wouldn't be right for the Cavs. I don't feel.
Yeah, you might be right. I don't.
But I would, like you said, if they could get a 5.
Defend shit.
Yeah, they bro. Brandon Ingram, Donovan Mitchell,
Max
Darius
Strus.
Garland guarding. Yeah, bro. Good luck.
Oh God. Yeah. You're right. Oh God.
Max.
The Hornets might score 150
I
on
started
him.
processing that. I'm like, okay. So now we're gonna get into something a little different. We're gonna do a uniform draft, NBA uniform draft, all-time uniforms. Sawyer, since you're the guest, you're gonna get the first pick.
We'll just snake.
Yeah, we'll go this way.
Pull my list up. Did my research before.
I'm gonna go big Suns jerseys.
Ooh,
I don't know.
On my list,
I don't know if that's a valid number one. I feel
like
that's
Charles
up
Barkley.
Yeah, the Charles
what
Barkley
color?
ones. In the purple.
The purple
with
it had like the stripe across.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I had the black ones on my list at first. My first pick, I'm going Raptors purple.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that jersey is overrated, bro.
No, it's the best jersey of all time.
All right.
I'm not
gonna lie. That Tracy McGrady,
it's too.
Yeah, I mean it's clean
so
and it's
different.
Cool. Yeah, you're right. All right, whatever.
I love that jersey.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even paying attention because I thought that was kind of gonna fall to me. I don't know why I did, but I'm gonna go with.
No, it wasn't falling.
I'm gonna go with the Minnesota old school Kevin Garnett jerseys.
Okay.
With the mountains.
With the black ones?
I'll go with the blue ones.
The dark blue. Ooh, those are clean.
Bro, the dark blue.
Yeah, I love
the dark blue ones are clean.
The black ones are tough too, though.
The black ones are extremely tough. The black ones are on my list.
They just had tough.
So you got
they had a green one that was tough too. I think.
I have a green one upstairs.
Yep,
yeah, they were
tough.
They had all around. They were nice.
And then I'm gonna go
because the stripes on the sleeve.
With the blue, the early 2000s Sixers jerseys. The old school Sixers.
The Allen Iverson?
The Allen Iverson Sixers.
With the
Actually,
the big.
Black. I'm gonna go
I was about to say, you taking my list.
I'm gonna go black. Yeah.
Okay.
They had that big graphic on the front with
big,
the star or whatever.
Yeah, it was like a star.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice.
Tough.
You're a big Allen Iverson fan, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my guy.
Sleeper pick. I'm gonna go the T-shirt jerseys.
Brother.
When the Clippers had the baby blue.
Those are the Lob City?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
Those are tough.
That's the best T-shirt jersey.
Bro,
I'm not
you
mad
redeemed
at that.
yourself.
I can't be mad at that.
That's cool.
That was tough,
I feel like
bro.
there's better, but all right, I get 2 right.
Yeah, you get 2 right here.
Snaking it.
God, that's hard, man. Oh God, bro. All right, I'm gonna go with Pinstripe Chicago.
Ooh,
the red pinstripe Chicago.
Okay, that was on my list. I didn't think you were going to pull that out. Those are tough.
And
Those are so tough.
I don't know if I'm gonna go with the teal Detroit with the horse on it, bro.
I'm a big hater of those.
You don't like those? I love those.
With the pinstripe.
Oh yeah. I don't not.
Y'all don't like those?
I don't love them.
Damn.
I
feel like those are so tough.
Mm.
All right, whatever.
So it's back on me.
Dude. Yeah, back to you, buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna go, and you went black pinstripe Bulls, didn't you? That is so tough. Or you went white.
Yeah.
The red.
I'm gonna go
the red with the
okay,
black.
I'm gonna go white Magic pinstripe jerseys.
Not the blue.
Shaq,
my next pick.
white. Shaq and Penny, the white
I
ones.
low-key rock with the black.
I rock
the
with
black
bro.
is
I
really
love
good.
them white
Those are all
ones, bro.
good, bro.
Yeah, they're
Those
all
are all
good.
really
I'm not
good.
even mad at that,
Those
bro.
are all
Those
good.
jerseys go so hard.
Yeah.
So,
I like that pick.
all right, third pick.
Are we doing? We're only doing 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
we
doing
could
4.
do 5.
I'm down to go 5. I have 5.
All right, we go 5. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right.
I'm with it.
I'm
with
gonna
all of
go, and that's good because it leaves more room for me to cook. I'm gonna go Miami Vice.
it. Ah, okay.
I like that.
Miami
Looking at
Vice
it.
are
Looking at
hard.
Miami Vice
It's not
right
my
now.
favorite, but I like it. Which one?
The black one.
Okay.
The black one is.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest one. Easily.
The D Wade.
Yeah.
I like
then-
that one's good.
I'm gonna go Sawyer. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go old school Hornets.
that was
The teal ones.
pick.
Old school Hornets is
Bro,
That's probably like the
you're
only bright
weird-
side of
you're
the Hornets
weird for
franchise.
You are weird for that, bro.
Old school Hornets. Those are hard. Yeah.
Stripes or no?
I think they have
With
stripes.
they're like
Because like you have
they're-
these.
They kind of have
They're like
pinstripe.
with the pinstripe. It's like
Yeah.
green and like white, green and purple or something. The
Yeah.
jerseys.
Larry Johnson, Muggsy Bogues, and Lonzo Mourning.
That's my favorite jersey, bro. Can't believe you just took that.
Okay.
My heart's broken.
I'm gonna go. I don't know what they call it teal, like bluish, but the Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys.
Also, I hate those.
Bro, I love those.
I like those. I like
it's
that.
like the Grizzlies and Pistons ones are kind of like the same font. I don't really
Yeah,
like.
they're
I
definitely
mess with
very
them heavy,
similar,
bro. I'm
like
not gonna
big
lie.
old school logo. Yeah. All right. What have I picked 3?
You got to pick 2 more.
Yeah. These are my last 2.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody has to pick the Lakers, the white Lakers, the Kobe white and gold. I feel like that's like a legendary jersey. I was thinking about the baby blue Lakers, but
I like my favorite ones are alternate white.
yeah,
so
those
I
are
think
clean.
You made the right pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my last pick, bro. I'm gonna go with the Sonics.
Oh,
Detlef Shrimp, baby.
Yeah, that's a good
Detlef
last
Shrimp.
pick.
I'm gonna go with the Sonics.
So I got how many? I got 2 more picks, correct?
Yeah, you got 1 more.
I got 2 more.
No, because we one. Now you got 1. Yeah.
How
You
many?
have Vancouver Grizzlies, the Magic pinstripes. What'd you pick first?
You went to Lob
Clippers.
City.
Lob City T-shirts,
but
and then
that wasn't
your
even
first
your
one.
first
Your first one was Toronto
Raptors.
Raptors. Yeah.
So you got 1 more.
Okay.
If you don't take this one, I win. I promise you this right now.
I'm not gonna think what you're thinking. I'm not gonna lie. Can we go 6, bro? This is
No,
fun.
go 5. We gotta cap it.
Let's go 10.
We gotta cap it.
Do you remember the black with white outline of the lettering Miami Heat jerseys LeBron had?
Oh,
Yeah, those were tough.
Yeah,
Bro, I love those.
Those are hard.
those are my
And
favorite.
since
I feel
we're
like
not
those are kind of.
Since we're not doing 5, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead
Yeah,
and
let me
I'll
say-
name my honorable mention.
Dominique, old school Hawks.
That's good.
With the white, with like
the
the white,
Hawks
the white
across,
stripe,
the red.
with the big like hawk logo, or where it said white, had the white that
it's
says
the Hawk
Hawks.
stripe right here.
Yeah,
but does it have
yeah.
it has the hawk on there?
It just says Hawks.
No, it says Hawks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are
Those-
the
the-
red.
The
Those
ones
are
with
good.
the hawk on it is ugly.
Trash.
Yeah. My honorable mention was also a T-shirt jersey, but it had both with and without. The Rip City when Dame was in his
Ooh!
prime.
Hey, those are- I like those too.
Rip
I like
City
those
was
too.
tough. Rip City
I
jerseys.
had a whole bunch of ones.
That was an era, bro.
Yeah,
I
go
had
ahead.
Pacers, the blue and yellow, kind of old school. but
yeah, those are cool.
I should have went
Those aren't-
black OVO Raptors.
I like the white though.
Is that the black where it has like the
Yeah,
triangle?
yeah.
I don't love those. They're cool,
Those
but I
are
feel like
missed-
there's so many better.
Purple Jazz, old school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which I'm not the biggest fan because I like the color though.
Another one.
I want to throw an honorable mention. The Gilbert Arenas black and gold Wizards.
Trash.
No, I love
yes.
those. I
Those
love
are
those.
the
No,
worst
I
They
love
have the gold on
those.
top
I
and the black
love
on the
those.
bottom?
Suck.
I love.
my
I was playing
God,
every time I was
brother.
Wizards. I would
No,
play with those on
those
2K.
suck.
I
Ew,
love those,
dude.
bro. I genuinely love those.
the old school.
What do y'all think about the camo
Hold on,
Spurs
hold on.
ones?
I was about to say that. I feel like I don't know if it's the Spurs one. I think I'm pretty sure that Toronto had one in like the DeMar
Yes, they
DeRozan
did.
era.
They did.
I like one of those camo jerseys, but I can't remember
The
which one it
Spurs one
is.
was much harder than the Raptors. I
Bro,
promise
do
you.
not show me New Orleans Hornets jerseys, bro.
What?
Come
Those
on,
are not
dude.
good.
Come on.
Too many colors.
That's a bad
And
era.
it
That's a
doesn't
bad
go
era
together.
for Charlotte, bro.
Nah.
Bobcats orange, prison orange. Bring it back.
That's crazy.
Next year's city jersey.
That's crazy.
The baby blue Lakers.
Everybody
I
in
feel like,
jumpsuits. We didn't bring up the white Jazz ones. Yeah, I like those.
They're smooth.
Um,
I'm mad I didn't get to pick a Thunder uniform, but they were never.
A lot of people love those.
theirs
Nuggets,
are always just kind
rainbow.
of decent.
The Nuggets rainbow uniforms I also hate.
I don't hate
I'm
those.
a fan of the design though.
Yeah,
I kind of, but it's just once again too many colors for me.
I feel like we could talk about this all day.
Warriors had some good black jerseys.
White chocolate,
yeah.
white
Warriors had some
chocolate,
good black
Warriors had good old school.
white chocolate.
The Kings?
with the purple.
Ooh.
No.
No, the Kings might be the bit.
Oh,
No, the
snub.
Kings. Okay. We sincerely apologize for not putting the 2000s Kings on this list.
Oh, white chocolate.
Can we talk about why? Can we talk about why jerseys are worse and like logos are worse
Now,
Because
than
of
like
the, bro,
20 years
because
ago?
everybody wants to be minimalist and like.
No, but like look at.
but is there even a jersey you can think of now that's like hard? Like, what jersey do you look at? I like Minnesota's. Still
Celtics are always classic.
trash.
Celtics green is always classic.
Celtics are not trash.
Celtics and Bama are like the same
I don't
boat
think they're.
where it's like
I don't think they're good or like. I don't think they're tough, but they're like. It's a
All
classic.
right, let me put it to you like this: every sport has one of these. NFL, college, and NBA. I'll put it to you like this:
I like this year.
hold on. Packers, Bama, and Celtics.
They
so
all kind of
trash.
stick with the same thing, and it's
stick with
just.
the same thing, and it's like it's not. It was never good in
I
the
see
first
what you
place.
mean. I see what you mean.
But the Bulls, though, the Bulls have kept the same thing, and I love.
Yeah,
the
the Bulls is so classic,
Yeah.
bro.
The Bulls should have kept the same thing the whole time.
Yeah.
The trash bag, Mavericks. The
I like-
black.
I like-
the,
bro, I
the
like-
black.
The Mavericks black.
I'm trolling. Those
No,
are
no.
ass. The ones that look like trash bags.
the ones now.
No. The old
No,
one.
the black Mavericks uniforms might be the best ones in the league today.
Bro,
I'm
I
trying to
like
think
the
of one
black-
that's,
I
like,
the black
actually
pinstripe
tough,
Hornets.
though.
They barely pull them out.
I've never.
Which
even,
ones?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Bro, these right here, bro. CLT? Like these CLT ones?
Bro,
those
we
are
had
tough.
we
I like
had
those.
like 2 seasons ago we had the mint, the all mint. Those
Yeah,
those
those
were
were
good.
But
I
what's
really
the name?
like
What's the
those.
name has a tough jersey? The Timberwolves have good.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I like Minnesota's.
Bro, can OKC bring back a Sonic throwback jersey, please?
No.
Like as a.
I don't think
bro.
they're going to, on the simple fact that I think when the league re-expands, they're going to go Vegas and Seattle.
It's
Oh, you
crazy.
think so?
I think
Yeah.
the Thunder's best jerseys
New
are
Orleans
the
and Grizzlies come.
regular jerseys.
By the way, when they expand to go Seattle, they just need to go Supersonics. Do not try to.
Oh no! Don't make a new name.
Yeah.
Supersonics is literally
Yeah,
the
it's
best
so
possible.
classic,
Yeah.
bro. Imagine the jersey sales immediately, bro. Unbelievable.
All right,
Yeah.
well, we're yapping right now.
Yeah,
so
we're definitely
let's,
yapping.
that's true.
We're definitely saying words.
Appreciate you, Sawyer, for coming on
Yes,
today.
sir. Yes, sir.
Facts.
Once again, like, comment, and subscribe,
Tune in.
and peace out.